Hi there, I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Shelby.
Welcome back to our channel, Sugar High Score. Today we have something very exciting planned. We're going to turn this game of Happy Salmon into cake and cookies.
Happy Salmon is one of my favorite games because it's super fun and it makes me laugh a lot.
This game is so cute. It comes with this deck of cards and also a cute salmon pouch to keep all the cards in. It's a fast, fun, and simple game with a lot of yelling.
Hi guys! But before we show you the game, we need to make a dessert to go with it. So we decided to make a cake that looks like the salmon pouch and cookies that look like the cards.
Well, we have a lot of baking to get to, so let's get on into the kitchen. We started by baking 2 10-inch square strawberry cakes that we cut in half and filled with vanilla buttercream that we tinted a salmon color.
I am an expert at filling cakes with buttercream now, and this is when I'm showing my mom how to dab. She refuses to dab.
I'll leave the dabbing to you. Now I'm carving the cake into the Happy Salmon shape.
Do you see that plate of scraps? I ate a lot of that cake. It was so delicious. My turn for more expert buttercream skills. I covered the top and all around the sides.
We smoothed it out one more time with a bench scraper, and then we popped it into the refrigerator to chill.
Next, we began the details. Here we are using a template to cut out the fins and the front and back to the tail.
And then we used a fondant tool to create lines on the fins. If you're interested in getting your own tools, look for the supplies link down below.
To make it look more authentic, we gave it a little shading by airbrushing it with food colors.
Next came the fondant. We tried to cover the salmon in one large piece of fondant, but it was cracking and tearing, so we thought doing it in smaller panels would be best.
Sometimes we just figure things out as we go. Now, we are trimming and smoothing the fondant.
The Happy Salmon pouch has scales, so in order to create scales on the cake, we used 2 old cookie cutters and bent them into the same shape as the scales and gently pressed them into the sides of the cake. And this is where I accidentally spilled the cornstarch.
What should we do in this situation? Cornstarch high five. Duh.
Next, we are cutting out the orange belly of the Happy Salmon and gluing it down with a little bit of water.
Break time. You're about to see my dog Honeybun in the lower right-hand corner. Comment down below if you see her. And this is when I had to leave to go to the movies. Wait for me.
While she was gone, I made the Happy Salmon logo by printing it out on paper and tracing the pattern onto a piece of fondant. I then cut out the letters and allowed them to dry.
Next, she used a clay extruder to create the smile and trim of the Happy Salmon.
Then I covered the top of the cake in more fondant. I also airbrushed part of the salmon, which I forgot to turn on the camera for. Oh well.
Onto the zipper. She used a strip cutter to make the 2 strips that zip together.
I gave the zipper some teeth and then glued them down.
Now she is making the pull tab of the zipper and giving it some texture just like the real thing.
I used a paper-covered wire to make it look more realistic and cut out the final piece to the zipper.
Who knew there were so many pieces to a zipper?
Another wire was used to attach the 2 pieces and I glued them down to the cake.
I'm back from the movies just in time to decorate the cookies. I first iced the cookies in white royal icing.
We decorated them with colored icing and then painted on more details.
Now, the best part, adding the finishing details. We used piping gel to glue down the fins, eyes, eyebrows, black dots, and logo.
And this is when the MON started falling. Don't worry, we saved it. And now we are carefully adding the tail.
The final touch. Time to add the cookies.
The cookies were a last-minute decision and we didn't properly allow them to dry, so I had to keep going back to apply more royal icing to secure them into place. And then this happened.
Ta-da! No need to worry, we got it all perfect again. Here it is. Now it's time to play Happy Salmon.
To begin the game, players flip over their cards and call out the action listed. The actions could be high five, pound it, switcheroo, or Happy Salmon.
When someone else calls out the same card as you, greet them with the action. Let's turn up the volume and show you the game in action.
Happy Salmon, Happy Salmon. High five. You wanna go high five? Happy Salmon. Happy Salmon. Switch your room. High five. High five. Pound it. High five. Pound it. Pound it. High five. High five. High five. High five. Switch your room.
The game continues until someone runs out of cards and yells, "Finished!"
Finished! So happy with how our cake and cookies turned out.
It's adorable and perfect for our game night. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned a little bit about cake making and Happy Salmon.
If you like sweets and games like we do, then please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And look for us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Don't forget you can also find all the tools and supplies needed on my website at sugarhighscore.com.
Also, let us know what you guys want us to do next. We want to hear your ideas.
Well, have a good day. See you next time.
Bye!
Okay.
Cake.
Where do we cut?
I don't know.
Right here? Cut the face off?
Yeah. It looks pretty though. Ooh. Ooh. Cheers.
Mm.